well earned? Happy?
It was certainly well earned. We put a lot of effort in it. It was a really, really tough game. I'll make you the judge of whether we deserved it or not. I think we played, committed really hard as a team and showed a lot of spirit. And there was an early change with Jordan Moore-Taylor going off after a minute or two. Well, the injury was a minute or two. So we had our issues today, but we played against a good team. Great game of football. We went ahead, but I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with the performance, with the point, and moving on to the next game.
Can you just tell us about Jordan Moore-Taylor? Is he okay? What's the injury? Looked a little bit like a real nasty bang in the head.
Yeah, bang in the head and required stitches. I don't know how many, I've not seen him, but required a lot of stitches, and I think he was just shell shocked for a minute, really. So when it's a centre back, it's a dangerous game. Waiting for him to come back out, it might be 5, 10, 15 minutes. We couldn't afford that, so had to make the change.
Luke Kroll did well, didn't he? It's always very difficult to come on so early in the game.
Yeah, I mean, we actually congratulated him afterwards because and that's, I suppose, as a substitute, you need to be ready for that eventuality. You don't always come on for a tactical change sort of 70, 80 minutes. He came on today, second, third, fourth minute. And he's been training very, very hard, and we've been playing reserve games. He's committed to those, and he thoroughly deserved his performance today.
Fast forward the first half, second half was absolutely full of incident, and the goal was just breathtaking counter-attacking football.
Really good finish. I mean, we'd had the chance before, similar position with Ruben. It had to rebound and the ball over the bar, which I don't think Ruben would miss from there too often. And it was a similar position, but Jake Taylor I thought was brilliant again today. And when I needed that brightness and that reaction, he ended up playing up front before he came off. Fatigued. He had a really, really top game today, and so did others. Lloyd James, and there was one or two that had really, really good games today.
What about the substitutions you made in Jordan Tilton and Matt Oakley? They came on to solidify central midfield and both looked to shore up Luton's attacking threat after they equalised.
Well, Luton changed their shape, as you would have recognised, and put 3 players up front, went back to front, and the game suddenly went from one end to the other very quickly. And as a manager, the changes are often about just putting players into position where you think the ball's going to be and filling spaces. It's about making sure there's no big holes, and sometimes it's not anything more clever than that. And there's no one better to come on and play in front of the back for than Matt Oakley. And what he did when we did win the ball back, he then slowed it down and got us passing the ball, which gave us again a chance. And I thought we had 4 or 5 really good positions where we got the ball at our feet with Ollie Watkins or other players in the final third. Didn't quite turn it into a shot or a chance, but I'm really pleased with the way the players play. There are lots of mistakes today, and things went against plan, and we gave the ball away, and people miscontrolled. But as a team, we played fully committed. They were all together. They tried really hard. They defended their goal. They just played like a really good team, and it was a frenetic game, a really good one, but a frenetic game. And I'm pleased with the point. All players, I think, will leave today pretty satisfied. They've given everything.
Week's rest now, and then home derby against Yeovil.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan Moore-Taylor just had a rest for the afternoon, so hopefully he'll be ready to go next week after having a weekend off, and all the others will have a day off tomorrow, and we've got a reserve game this week again. We want a reserve game once a week to keep all those players who are the next in ready, as Luke did today. To step in. So we've got a whole team of players really who need to be ready just to jump in at the next opportunity. So we've got to keep them ready. That's possibly a priority this week, because over the next 8 games, it's going to be there'll be players having to come in and do what Luke did today all the time.
Thank you, Paul.